Hi everybody, Conchetta Dudley here, instructor for our Education and Computers course. I wanted to make this quick video because I know a few of you had questions about the project interactive components and also the project multimedia components. We are winding down. Sorry for the delay, by the way, with grading. I'm working on it as fast as I can. I was away for an engineering event. I am a web developer, so I wanted to take the time to go over the project interactive component and also the project multimedia component. So I want you guys to understand what the concept means and how you guys can apply the concepts to your own website. So first things first, when we think about multimedia, you have to, some of you, I'm wondering if you actually executed kind of like a search in Google to see if you looked up multimedia, you had to take a look to see how it was defined. So when you think about the definition of multimedia, it can be defined as, we're thinking about still images, we're thinking about videos, we're thinking about text, and we're thinking about audio. So audio would be like an MP3 file, video would be an MP4 file. So as you're developing your website, which you guys are doing a great job, by the way. I looked at all of the websites. I gave you guys feedback on your website, so you should feel a little bit more confident with your website because I think they're coming along great. I'm currently building a website in WordPress as well, so I wanted to make a tutorial as we come down to these last few weeks of the semester, and just to give you kind of like a refresher on what you can do, especially if you're using WordPress. I've used Wix plenty of times and also Weebly. So WordPress is the more common developer's website is actually open source, which means that in the future, if you do plan to maybe even go into web development, or if you're planning to become a teacher and you need to be able, if you want, most school districts provide the actual source for creating the website platform. However, if you wanted to create your own website, WordPress is a great place to be. So that's first. But going back to the definition of multimedia, if we execute a search of it, this is usually what I do. Say if there's a concept that I might not know, such as React, or how to use a React component, or Node.js or something like that, I'd actually just go to Google, and you guys are going to watch me here do this, but we're going to do it for your concept, and we're going to look up multimedia. Okay, and let's just see if we can find a definition. There's the Webopedia. Click it. And let's just see if we can find a workable definition for multimedia. All right, so as you can see here, the use of computers to present text, graphics, videos, animation, and sound in an integrated way. So if you're thinking about your website, what you need to think about is, what type of multimedia would I like to include? Who's my intended audience? And what will they take away or get from reviewing the multimedia that you have added? So say if you wanted to add in an audio component, you could add in maybe an audio component addressing your audience. You can do that in a form of an introduction. So you could record audio. You can make a screencast, such as what I'm doing here. I'm recording my screen. I'm also recording a video so that you guys could see me as well while I'm speaking. So think about it. Think about who your intended audience is and what main purpose your multimedia is going to serve, right? So if you're thinking about text is a form of multimedia. It can be animated. You guys don't have to at this level, but graphics, the use of infographics, graphics, or other sorts of graphics you can use. Videos, excellent form of multimedia, especially for educators, because a lot of students, they do learn from videos. It gives them the ability to pace, but you have to think about what type of video do you want to include. And then in this video component, yes, you can take for this level, where you guys are, for the undergrad level, you can take a video from YouTube, find a video, of course, paying attention to copyright rules, especially if you're not, if you're using it for educational purposes. We have there's some flexibility, but you can also cite on your website, where the source and where you got it from. However, if you're thinking about video, you can make your own video. So if you are the content creator of your video, you don't even have to worry about copyright, right? All right, so for animation, oh, that's my favorite. I love animations. You can actually create your own animation, but I'm not going to spend time. If you go to my YouTube channel, you will see that I've created animation using JavaScript. I do not expect for you guys at this level to work on using computer coding language. If you want to experiment with it, we can meet up. I'm willing to meet you guys on campus. But at this level, if you wanted to try it out, you could. You don't have to. But I would probably stick with the whole video idea. Okay, either using a video from YouTube where you can directly insert the video into your website using you know how it says on YouTube, and then you could click on the embed code. So I actually probably could just show you guys, make life easier. Let's just go to a video, teach like a champion. Let's see. So if we're going to take a video from YouTube, say you want to use video as a multimedia component, right? So you go to videos, we're just going to take, just as an example, let's just do this one. Okay, so when you click on the actual URL, right, you're going to go here to the share button. Once you're at the share, once you've clicked on the share button, you're going to click on embed. Now, embed, this actually gives you a, you guys may not understand it, but it is a code that allows you to directly embed your video so that it can appear like in a video format. Instead of just a URL, it can directly appear as a video on your website. So even on if you guys look back at Canvas, wherever you see that I've included a video, I've actually used an iframe to help me include that video like this as an example. Okay, so see how the video, so just pretend that, well, Canvas is a website, but let's just say this was your website that you were building for your mathematics class, your history class, or if you're, we have a few nursing students, if you were training students on preparing to become a nurse, you might want to record a video, upload your video to YouTube, and then once YouTube creates your video, you would be able to use the link that I just showed you by clicking on embed, take the iframe, and actually insert it into your website. And I'm pretty sure there's tutorials on how to do so. However, if you guys would like to meet with me, I can help you. So even this text right here is a form of media. I did not animate any text in here, but I have a website where I could show you how things could look as if you decided to animate it. Okay, so hopefully this helps. And I wanted one last thing before I let you guys go today. On assignments, I actually need you all to, I should have caught this a little bit sooner, but I'm currently going through the units now. See this assignment here, comment on another student's first draft. I want you to post, I reopened the assignment, and it's currently due November 19th. I want you to click on here, and I want you to post your comments that you've added to the website of other students. So pick 2 students in the class where you want to review their website and provide some feedback. Provide the feedback. You're going to send me a copy of the feedback that you've given to another student, and I want you to be able to post your specific feedback right within this link. Okay, and I'm currently working on returning emails. So have a great day, everybody. You had a little quick lesson on multimedia and embedding multimedia if it's in the form of a video. By the way, if you wanted to embed an MP3 player, an MP3 file, it would work essentially the same way. So you create your audio by using, you could use a very specific tool to record audio. If you're on a Mac, you can use QuickTime. If you're not on a Mac and if you want to play around with recording audio, you can use SoundCloud. Record your audio and then upload your audio to your website. Okay, that's number 1. So I gave you guys a little quick lesson on multimedia. The difference between multimedia and the interactive component. Interactive just simply means you're giving your users, you're the web developer, you're the creator, right? You're giving your users the ability to interact with you and the site, right? The site in terms of content. So you could have a form on there, an input form, where you're collecting some type of information from your audience. Or you can have a Twitter button. Okay, that's a form of interaction. Maybe your website would list out 5 of your most recent tweets. Maybe you're going to have a blogging component. That's a form of interaction. So please don't become confused with the difference between project interactive component and your tech project multimedia component. So there's a difference, okay? Interactivity, you want your content, you want your user to be interactive with your content, and you want your content to be engaging for your user. So I want you to think about, and if anybody needs a little bit extra time to go back after watching and listening to my video to revise their interactive component, or if you're still working on your multimedia component, please take a couple extra days, email me. I am trying to email you guys as quickly as possible, but I think this video should help you guys out a lot, okay, in terms of description. If you need actual physical examples, I can provide those as well. Just email me. All right, guys, have a great day.